What up, YouTube? So this is my prediction video for Paulie Malignaggi versus Adrien Broner, which takes place June 22nd for the WBA welterweight title. Now, this is really a shock to everybody because nobody was expecting Adrien Broner to move up to welterweight this quick. But considering who he's facing, I want to go ahead first off and say that Paulie Malignaggi is probably the safest fight he could take at 147 to test the waters. It just so happens that Paulie Malignaggi is under Golden Boy and he is a champion, so it's no secret that they're trying to make Adrien Broner the next star, to be a pay-per-view star, with his, him being flamboyant and outgoing. It's pretty clear Golden Boy's trying to put him in that position. So this is all I really see it as. I mean, they want to move him up. They want to put him in fights that are safe fights, but against names. And this goes with a lot of fighters that we see throughout, the years. I mean, like when Oscar De La Hoya fought Julio Cesar Chavez. I mean, not to compare Malignaggi to Chavez in any way, but as far as the age factor, the young fighter against the older veteran, it's another scenario that plays out in that manner. But in a case like this, Adrien Broner is currently the recognized lightweight champion, and he's skipping over a division in which it is considered by many the toughest division in boxing, or at least with the most killers in it. I'll go as far as to say that, at least for right now, in Golden Boy's stable, there's really nobody right now that he could potentially fight for a June matchup. Whether you look at it at lightweight, junior welterweight, and at welterweight, like I said, it's a situation where Golden Boy's trying to put Broner into a position in which I'll get into in a second. Does Paulie Malignaggi have a chance in this fight? Most would say for an aging fighter against a younger, faster, fresher fighter, they have what's called a puncher's chance. But Paulie Malignaggi's never been a puncher. The glimpse of power that I've ever seen from Paulie Malignaggi is when he threw a right hand to Baby Bull Diaz and he shook him. And even for Malignaggi, he was even surprised that he hurt him that bad. So in a fight with Adrien Broner, I don't think that Malignaggi is as quick as he is right now. The things that Malignaggi does say that are flaws in the case for Adrien Broner, I think he's right about that. The thing is that physically, I don't think Paulie can put that into effect. Now, you have to look at Malignaggi's resume as far as not necessarily the guys he's fought all around, but key fights, such as fight with Miguel Cotto, fight with Ricky Hatton, the fight with Amir Khan at more recent times. When he's put in those positions against these top level fighters, he doesn't show improve as much as he maybe would for a guy who's not going to apply the pressure, or who's not going to maybe be an issue for Malignaggi to be wary of that guy's power and so forth. With Broner, you got to worry about, even at welterweight, I think he's going to be fast. I still think he's going to have pretty good pop. And yeah, he's no Floyd Mayweather as far as the defense is concerned. And that's why I want to see him against certain guys, and I think we'll get to that in the coming years. But Malignaggi, at this point of his career, possesses no threat to Adrien Broner. And I think, quite possibly, man, Malignaggi can get stopped in this fight, because Malignaggi he's always been a good boxer, but he's not a guy that is so elusive that you can't get shots off on him. If you're quick enough and you apply enough pressure, which I think Broner, he has a potential to walk Malignaggi down. He could stop Malignaggi, man. And if he does do that, and this is what's going to get to my point from before, and I've said this in prior videos, I think Golden Boy, I think Adrien Broner, and I think even Floyd Mayweather know that there is a huge potential fight between these two guys in the years to come. They could seem as if they're friends right now and he's a part of the money team and so forth, but let me tell you something. Both these guys are about money. You know, this isn't Joe Frazier and Ken Norton. You know, they're not friends like that. If Broner wins the welterweight title, the WBA title, and he either fluctuates between 140 and 147, and Floyd keeps winning, especially if he does fight Canelo and he beats him, that could be a huge, huge fight. But obviously, that's still just years away, and I'm just speculating. But I think the things are in motion very, very slowly, but I see through the smoke. So, I got Adrien Broner. I mean, if I'm gonna pick, I mean, I'm picking him to win, but I mean, I'll play it safe and say he'll win a clear decision. But I won't be surprised if the ref stops the fight. So, what is Broner do from here? I would like to see him fight the guys at 140. You know, if he skips over, you know, fighting a Danny Garcia, or fighting a Lucas Matisse or Amir Khan or any of these guys at 140 pounds, it'll be very disappointing. Unless they come up to welterweight and then it becomes an interesting situation. So, let me know who you got in this fight. Do you see an upset? You think Malignaggis can pull it off? I don't think so. But like I always say, subscribe, hit the links, and I'll be back soon.